Yeah. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Sorry for the delay. Cino was quite busy today going around accepting gifts and watching this game was amazing. Oh, baby, did I get the answers I needed? As I told you, the Nets is too small. They just ain't ready for the bully ball. They ain't ready for the Knicks yet. So this put the perspective right in order as we will go over the Laker game against the Bulls and the Knicks game. I watched both games. Great games. The Nets are just not ready for the Knicks. They're too sporadic. They were depending on their outside shooting, but the Knicks was killing them in the paint. And that's what's getting them to win, is that they go to the paint, the Nets shot everything outside. Execution. They had RJ Barrett shooting on the inside. Everybody was shooting on the inside. Stall out their offense. That was the key. First and second quarter, Tibbs kept the strategy the same as he did for the Laker game. But there was breakdown in coverages and stupidity on the court. But guys didn't panic. They fought back and answered with execution as they stayed locked in. Well, the Lakers are playing teams that can beat them, and they got to match that intensity if they can. As we saw a magnet ball show up for LeBron, if they can't match the intensity, then we see where the game ends up. Yeah, pretty much so. Well, the Knicks, they were scrappy, they hustled, and it was only a matter of time before the Nets would give in to the defensive pressure. They had clamps put on them. And while they thought they were scoring, they really was losing because they weren't stopping anything. They weren't stopping anything that the Knicks wanted to do. The Knicks was running in transition. They was getting turnovers and steals and turning them into points. They're finishing at the basket on first fast breaks instead of just kicking it out for three. And when he did take threes, they made them. So they were up a dub before they even started to get a little sloppy. You know, they were up 71-51 in the third. So they were on cruise control. Yes. The Nets thing is they were trying to use their athleticism, their length, and they were trying to match them. By that time, it was too late. They started off trying to gun. And by then, they couldn't do nothing with Brunson in the paint. I don't know how many points the Knicks got in the paint, but it had to be about 60. It had to be another game where they had 60 points in the paint. And when they kicked it out to the outside, they got the three. So it was answering with execution, and high percentages win games. That's just all I know. Now, RJ Barrett had a solid game, defensively mostly. But I think he enjoys the role more of not being the main guy. You know, I think he enjoys that a lot more. But he has to produce when his time is called and his number is called. He got to be ready to go. Hmm. Well, everybody wanted to see Zion step up and take Yao Ming's Jr., but that didn't happen. Instead, what you got was a mediocre performance with a mediocre weak stereotype. Stereo. What's up, Isaiah? I see you. Oh, the Lakers and Bulls. Quite an interesting matchup. The Los Angeles Lakers got to a point where early in the game they couldn't keep up with the Bulls' pressure. They didn't know where the Bulls was going to score from. The Bulls' offense was so sporadic to them. They're not used to Zach LaVine and DeRozan not taking the shots. And with no Zach LaVine, it really left the Lakers' defense exposed as they didn't know who the scoring option would be. And when they focused on DeRozan, by that time it was too late. Now, if you look at bigger picture, you start to see the real factors. The real factors is nobody really cared. Like for real, nobody really cared what happened in the game. They thought the Bulls would probably fade late, but they offense kicked in low time. Now, your boy Sino is tired, y'all. On the real. You said they're the dumbest teams in 23 and 2024. Well, I wouldn't say that, Cheyenne. I mean, the Celtics has a bad habit of blowing leads. That's been they kryptonite. They throwing in the hood or the throwing in the paw. Is that they have someone else in charge of distribution and let them call shots for its company. Hmm. Hmm. Well, LeBron tried his best to try to LeBron his way to a victory, taking pot shots, cheating off the back end. But when you are on a loaner car and they're not, you basically have the power. You can go anywhere you want, get what you want to eat, and you move on to the next. Oh, the Clippers are up 9. That's good because I got them in the points. Uh, I had the Bulls at 2.5. They covered. So if they got something for me, then we'll go from there. No, I never saw it that way. The way I look at it is simple. Um, she had a bad incident. his wife or whatever. So it is what it is. But LeBron James, that's an anomaly that can't be fixed. You just have to neutralize as much control as he has over you in the game. Now, let me see. Yeah. Well, I felt like I talked long enough. Yeah, the Bulls got lucky. They was about to blow the lead, blow the game, but their guys stepped up and hit big shots. So that's where we at right now. Love, peace, and hair grease.